friends, welcome back. It's Annie. For today's lesson, I'm going to bring you this baby flower headband, okay? Let me bring you in closer so you guys can take a look at it. This is the front. That is the back. It expands a little bit. This is the pattern for the headband. This is the flower. Okay, and for today's lesson, let me bring you the material. I am going to use my 3.5 crochet hook. You're going to need your scissors. You're going to need your needle to sew in your ends, attach the bead and the flower. And this bag of beads, I got it at Walmart. Let me bring you in closer so you can see it. Okay, and this is the number here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see what it is. That's the label on the bag. See, it says Walmart. That's the number. This is what it looks like. They have little holes in them. I also have this one. These are a little bit bigger. It's a Hobby Lobby. I had these for a long time in my stash. And this was a bag that was returned or something. But these don't have holes, see? Just the ones, these have the holes. These are the ones that I used because this was way too big for that one. Okay, this baby headband is for a newborn to 3 months old baby, okay? Depending on the baby's head. You can make it bigger. I am going to explain to you guys how to make the headband bigger and wider. Let's see how wide this one is. I didn't even check, but hold on. Let me get my measuring. I have it right here in front of me. Okay, and this one is 2.5. Well, I have inches, but 2.5 inches. And about 6.5, exactly 6.5 centimeters and 2.5 inches, okay? And the width of the headband, this one is 14 inches, I think, 38 or 36 centimeters. I have it written down somewhere. But what I did to get the length of the headband is I went on Pinterest and I looked up baby headbands. And they gave me kind of estimate measurements. I don't have a baby, so I can't measure it on the baby. So I went by that. If you have a baby, you could go measure your baby's head. If not, this one is pretty simple. And then it is for newborn 0 to 3. Okay, and it could be more, no, maybe 6, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a baby, but I wanted to do this to you guys. It was a request from someone to do a baby headband. And also, I forgot to tell you the material. For this, I'm going to use loop and thread. I got this one at Michael's. And the color, it says cream on it. Okay? And then this one is the same one as this, loop and thread, but this is a turquoise. Okay, I just lost this. All right, so these are our material for today's lesson. Let me get all this out of the way and let's get this started. All right, everyone. So we are going to start this headband. You started with chains, okay? So go grab your yarn, start your beginning loop, and we are going to chain 18. Okay. Now this is where you make the headband longer. Okay. If you need it longer, it is a multiple of 6. Okay, so to this 18, which is for a baby from 0 to 3, if you want it wider, you just add 6. Okay, and then you add 6 to that and 6 to that until you get how wide you want it. You can even do it for an adult, a teen, whoever you prefer. Okay, but to start here, we're going to chain 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, chain your 18 and I'll be right back. Alright, so at this point I did my 13 chains, and this is the opportunity where you need to add the six other chains. It is an increment of 6 that you want to make this this for a bigger baby. Okay, you want to make it wider or longer, I'm sorry, for from 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12 to a 1-year-old. This is where you start adding your 6th. I just did 18 for a baby, 0 to 3. You want to make it for a bigger baby, you keep adding 6, okay? I'm going to try to pull up the baby chart that I got from Pinterest, kind of with the measurements, so you guys can get an idea. If not, you could just jump on Pinterest and look at the measurements. I also forgot to tell you guys, this design is not mine. The headband design is not mine, and the flower design is not mine. I saw it on somebody else's videos. I do have permission. I just put these two together to make a baby headband. I am going to link in the description box the link for the video if you want to jump on there, take a look at it, and give them a like. And for the flowers, oh my god, this lady on the flowers, she has beautiful different kind of flowers. All she does mostly on her channel is flowered. I love this flower because it looks so delicate for a baby headband. I'm also going to link her in the description. I'm going to link her channel down in the bottom so you guys can jump on there, and you are going to love all her design of all the different. I use her flowers on basically things that I do for babies and stuff, or purses or whatever. I always jump on her channel and I choose a flower that might go with the project that I'm working on. But for this headband, I love this little flower design for that, and I love the headband that it kind of lets you breathe so the baby's head doesn't get too hot. Very flexible. All right, so enough to chatting, let's keep going. Okay, so here I did my 18. If you're doing the same size as me, you chain your 18. It's the same design no matter how many chains you put on it. Okay, so I have my 18. Grab your yarn, and here we're gonna go count 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. On your 4th chain, you're going to put double crochet. Next chain, a double crochet, and your next chain, a double crochet. Okay, so with the beginning chain here, we should have 4. Now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. On the same space you did that last double crochet, put a single crochet in there. Grab your yarn. Now count 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. On that 4th chain, you're going to put single crochet, double crochet, sorry. Next chain, double crochet. And your next chain, double crochet. Like this. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. In the same spot you did that last double crochet, single crochet in there. Okay, now we're going to count 4. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4. And that 4th chain, you're going to put double crochet. Now we're at the end here of the line. Next, double crochet, and next, last one, double crochet. Okay, again you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and in the last space, or where you put that last double crochet, you're going to single crochet in there. You should have something that looks like this. So this is what I tell you, that if you want this longer, you have to start adding those increments of 6 at the beginning of the chain. When we crochet those 18 chains, if you want it wide, longer here, you add 6 more, and then 6 more, okay? Okay, so here we're at the end, and we're gonna go up to 1, 2. We're gonna turn, grab your yarn. In the space that we created right here, we're gonna put 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Go up 3. 1, 2, 3. In the same space, single crochet. Okay, we're gonna skip all these 3 double crochet, we're going to go into the space right here. Okay, grab a yarn, go into that space here, and you're going to put 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back into the space and put single crochet in there. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. Let me add more yarn. Hold on a second, my yarn got tangled up. So we could do a couple of rows together. Give me a second. Okay, so this is what we have. All right, now we're gonna grab our yarn, go back into the space right here with those 3 double crochet from the previous row. You're gonna put 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. And chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back into the same space and single crochet. Okay, row 2. Now you're always going to chain 2. 1, 2, turn around, and again into that space right there, put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3, into the same space, single crochet. That's how you're going to turn always. Okay, this will only appear here at the beginning, but after that it's going to be kind of like fanning out like this. Okay, grab a yarn, go into the space right here and put 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3, and go up with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, back into the space for a single crochet. Next, into the space right here, put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3, back into the space. Round 3, go up 2, 1, 2, turn your work. Hold back my yarn, it keeps getting tangled over here. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. And I'm also knocking my light. Okay, so we went up 3, and we're gonna turn. Go back into the space here, and we're gonna put 3 double crochets. 2, and 3, chain 3, go back into the same space, single crochet. Next space right here, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3, go back into the space, single crochet. Next space, grab a yarn, and here put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and go up with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, go back into the space and single crochet. See, it's very simple. And then here always at the end you just go up 2 and turn and start back over again into the spaces. See, it's very simple until you get the desired length of the headband that you're making. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do my headband the length of this one. So I'm gonna show you guys how to sew it, and then we're gonna jump into the flower. Like I told you, it's very easy. See, it's very repetitive. If not, go back and watch the beginning of this, but it's very repetitive. I'm gonna go to my length and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys how my length of how much I did for this baby headband that is for 0 to 3 months. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so I wanted to jump on here real quick to show you what I got so far. I just did a couple of rows. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows. So everybody should have at this point, if you're going something that looks like this. so this is what it looks like. I just jumped on here to show you. I'm going to keep going until I get to the length that I need, and then I'll come back. We're going to measure it and we're going to take it from there. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, loves, I'm back. This is how far I got. I think I have 14 inches. Let's check. I don't think I can get you guys any wider, but let me put the where the big numbers are so you guys can see it. And that hit exactly 14 inches right here. 14 inches, 36 centimeters. Let me bring you guys in so you can see it. 14 inches at 36 centimeters right here. Okay, so this is the size, the length that I got. Okay, like I said, if you wanted longer than this, you had to add those extra 6 at the beginning of those 18 chains. Okay, this is the same length as this, which is a 0 to 3 months old baby. So I'm done with my length. Okay, so next you are going to grab your scissors, leave a long tail, okay, because we're going to weave, we're going to sew these two together. So here at the end, leave a long tail so you can weave those in. Okay, and just pull this out. Okay, grab your needle. Okay, let me grab my needle, get this on there. Couldn't find my other bigger needles. It makes it easier too, but this one works. See? All right, so you're just gonna bring these two together. Bring it this way, that way, whichever way you guys prefer. Okay, it really doesn't matter. And oh, my yarn got tangled up here. And you are just going to go back and forth, zigzagging until you get. So all I did was just go from this point to this point, back and forth, to weave that in, tie it up, come back this way, go back that way. See? Just back and forth. Find your way through those chains right there. Pull it. Go slowly. Okay. All I did was back and forth, and that's it, to weave myself and close this up. Okay, let's do another one, and through here, out through there. Okay, then come back through the, and here, through there. Okay, you guys do whichever way you prefer, but that kind of look, it's going to be covered anyway because we're going to put that rose on top here. So it won't show. Okay, so see? Okay, so keep going all the way, come all the way up to here. Okay, I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm here almost at the end. See, I just want to get these little two ends here tied together. So I'm going to put one more stitch in there all the way here to the end. So I could just grab that corner right there. Bam. Okay. There we go. Now what I do is I turn it around, or you know what, let's do it this way, because I'm going to flip it this way. It doesn't matter which way because it still looks the same. So now I'm going to weave it in. What I like to do is I weave it in a couple of times. I weave that in and then I knot it. Okay? So let's weave that in. Let's go back in between here, in between. And here I'm going to go back in the loop here. Try to make a knot so it could hold. Boom, you heard it snap? That was my knot. Okay, then weave it in a couple of more times here and there to make sure it's in there. Good. this tail, we're also going to weave it in, okay? So here, I'm going to grab my scissors, cut that off. And this one's done. Okay. So this one, since it's short, I'm going to weave it in with my hook. And then just go back in there, so I'm going to weave this one in on this side. Go in and out, just weaving it in, pulling it, okay. And then when you're done weaving it, just cut it, and then I'm going to flip it inside out, just in case I get any straggler. Like I said, we're going to put the flower on top here, so you won't be able to see any of this. If you get any straggler yarn or anything. So keep putting it in as much as you can, wherever you can. Pull it in, get it in there. There we go. Okay, and here I'm going to tie it up with a knot. I'm going to go in, pull it, okay? And I'm going to grab it and knot it. Okay, then I'm going to try to weave it in a couple of more times. Then I'm going to cut it one more, and two, and I'm going to cut this off. Bam, there we go. Then I'm going to flip it inside out, and here's our headband. Okay, see, you can't even see it. It's seamless. Look at that. See? Now I can't, if I don't flip it inside out, I won't be able to tell where I sewed it. Okay, here we go. See, on that side you can't see, because we're going to put the flower here, okay? So we're going to put the flower on top, so here we go. Okay? There it is. See that? Perfect size. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's move this out of the way. So get your headband out of the way, and we're going to start to make our flower. And to make the flower, we are going to need the other color. If you're doing color changes, if you're doing everything the same color, the whole thing one color, that's fine. But at least your center, you need to start it with a different color so your flower can pop. Here, if you want to make the two petals the same way, that's fine. But I am going to make the center different color. So if you are going to make a different color, grab whichever color you want as the center for your headband, for your flower, sorry. Let's get going. Okay, let me move my needle out of the way, because we are going to need our needle later on. So I'm going to attach it to this headband so I don't lose it. Okay, and I'm going to put it down the side, because we are going to need it later to sew on the flower and all that, and this. Okay, so let me get set up with the other color, and I'll be right back.